Today in Nithyananda TV News, Morning Satsang with the Avatar, be an extension of me. Free webinar this weekend, Akashic Readings. The 13th Inner Awakening with eNGenius for Kids continues day 15 with Navagraha Homa. St. Louis Tirumala's temple shares their lingam abishekam. Nithyanandam, and welcome to Nithyananda TV News for Tuesday, September 4th, 2012, the year of meditation and cosmic partying, the kind that doesn't do damage to our bodies. Now for today's top stories. Morning Satsang with Avatar and Living Incarnation Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Be an extension of me. This morning, during the most watched live internet daily spiritual program on the planet, 1,094 places with 56 two-way connections from 286 cities in 32 countries joined with Nithyananda TV this morning for 140 minutes of pure bliss with Rare Living Enlightened Master Paramahamsa Nithyananda, during which devotees offered the rare blessings of online Pratyaksha Parapuja. This morning, Swamiji spoke on Bhagavad Gita chapter 6 verse 7. Heat and cold attacks the skin from the outside. Joy and suffering attacks the skin from the inside. All four do not have power without your will. If you are wearing a mullah, you are now responsible for making all this knowledge available to the world. The head of each center should study this discourse and practice and teach the samyama. All of our devotees should have mastered at least 5 samyamas. That makes you be. And Swamiji will continue on this verse tomorrow. Vibhuti materialized on Lakshmi in the Los Angeles Arunachala temple, and as Salem Ashram began Laksha Archana yesterday, their Guru Murti photo continuously materialized Vibhuti.
When you are feeling warm or cold, just sit and see what is happening outside your skin all over the body. Without branding, just see what is going on, how I feel. Don't name it as a cold or warm, pain or suffering. Just look. Something is going on. Let me see what happens, how that feeling touches my skin. After that, how the skin is processing that information, and how I am getting agitated or irritated for no reason, how I am responding to it. Why should I get agitated or irritated? Let's see how the nature responds to it. Sit with deep passion. All you guys are deep passions. All you guys are now in Kodaikanal. You don't need to go in search of a place. Sit today in the cold and see what happens in your skin. In one day, you will master cold. Cold will not affect you anymore. Same way heat. Do Panchatapas. Make a fire circle. It is very easy. Your height should be the diameter of the circle. That is the law. Your height is the diameter of the circle. Make the fire circle and sit. You will slowly start feeling the heat, and it will increase within half an hour. Then just see what is going on in your skin. In 2 days you will master warm. Both will not be painful. Then come to the next level of experiment. When you are feeling unpleasant, just see. Unpleasantness is nothing but cold or warm which is working from inside the skin. If you look near the chest area, it will start. From inside the skin is being attacked. Warm and cold, heat and cold attacks you from outside skin. pleasantness or unpleasantness attacks you from inside the skin. Sit with that. You don't need to find the situation. Already you have enough unpleasantness. Just sit with that unpleasantness. How it is attacking you from inside skin. What exactly you are feeling. Without labeling, just see. I really wanted each head of our centers, each one of you guys, or each devotee, each disciple, work on one line. Pick up some one subject. I am like an ocean. Collect all the pearls I have on that subject. For example, one can decide to work on death. Collect all the pearls I uttered related to death and master the concept of death. Just go on conducting classes only on death. Learn to die when time comes. Learn to leave the body when time comes. Make courses, programs, classes by collecting all the things I have spoken about death. Now after all, it is easy for you because already the 2012 team has collected all the pearls from my different discourses on subjects and placed it. Someone can decide to work only on this heat, cold and pleasantness, unpleasantness. Make this as a program. Start teaching. One can work only on ajapa japa. I tell you, if you master ajapa japa, the moment you sit, your body will just vibrate. And if you keep any music instrument next to your body, automatically the music instruments will play the note of your mantra. It will clearly play the note. Om Namah Shivaya. If you have become master of ajapa japa, if you are doing ajapa japa, anybody comes around you, their kundalini will be awakened. That is what is happening. See, the mantra with which I did ajapa japa in the young age is Namah Shivaya. Just see. Namah Shivaya. I'm not doing any magic.
And Nithyananda TV will now be live on YouTube at youtube.com/Nithyananda, the letter U, tube. Nithyananda TV is now showing healing sessions for care and cure of such areas as memory, depression, diabetes, and more. Tune in immediately following morning satsang and news, as well as at 8:35 p.m. India Standard Time, that's 8:05 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Or book your individual or group guidance session with a live internet connection for a specific time in Kriya. Email to nithya@gmail.com and search over 100 guaranteed healing techniques at nithyananda.org/nithya-kriyas. Be sure to refine your Padapuja chanting by tuning in 30 minutes before morning satsang for high-quality Sanskrit training videos. The third level Nirahara Samyama recommenced today the light liquid diet with over 150 online participants as of Swamiji's initiation. He announced he too will follow the Samyama diet and awaken his body's yogic tendencies and refresh, and will give us all an energy boost. The next The Nirahara Samyama will be alongside the October 7th Inner Awakening. Applicants must have completed at least Life Bliss Program Level 2 NSP, which is offered September 14th to 17th in Malaysia and September 20th to 23rd in Tiruvannamalai. These Samyama participants began day 15 of liberation from harmful patterns associated with food today. Let's hear from a participant now.
Hi, I'm Marianne Michaels. I'm from New Jersey in the U.S. and I'm here doing the Samyama. And this started for me over a year ago when Swamiji he initiated us into the 16-day liquid fast, and he was telling us about how he was going to teach us the Samyama. And I had such a wild experience with that. I wasn't even on the two-way. I was just watching him at home on the ENTV, and I had this incredible rush of energy that went through my throat and down through the whole front of my body and up into my head, and this is just amazing. And for the 16 days, I literally kept forgetting that I wasn't eating. And people would ask me, "Oh, come and meet me for lunch." And I'd say, "Okay." And I'd be getting to the restaurant going, "Oh my God, I'm not eating." And so I would ask if they had a clear broth, or otherwise I'd get a cup of tea or something. But in my heart, I knew the samyama is going to balance out or heal whatever is creating this, or break down the program that I'm carrying that's healing it. So I waited and waited and waited. Since I've been here with Swamiji, it's totally different. There's like no thought of food. The first day he said, "You'll look at food like it's something interesting." And on the way out, that happened. The buffet was set for the IA people. And I looked at it and went, "Isn't that interesting?" I had no reaction to it as something that I would want to put in my mouth. So, it's been wonderful. And, Swamiji has us doing volunteer work for the upcoming tour. And it's like we're working crazy hours and just getting excited and more excited and more excited. And then you think, I can't come up with any ideas. And then suddenly something comes and it just takes over. So, and all I want to do is the work. I just want to work and work and work and work and work. So that's my experience. I feel different organs being worked on. I could feel and it moves around my body. So I'll just go through periods where I know, okay, my liver's being healed, my kidneys, I just feel different areas of my body. And today, for the first time, I looked in the mirror and I started to recognize my face in there. And it's been probably 10 years since I could say that. So I haven't, my body hasn't gotten much smaller, but I know something's happening because I'm starting to see my face starting to come back. It's amazing. I don't have words for the experience being with Swamiji in the energy. It's just amazing, and it's something I always, I would sit home and go, "Oh my God, I can't imagine 21 days straight of being with Swamiji," being in front of him, and it's beyond words. It's just, all I know is I feel good. What I do notice is, it just comes so natural to me at this point that, I notice when you're around Swamiji, or even connected to Swamiji, and you're not around him, whatever your stuff is that needs to be looked at is just like, so, these days you just laugh. It's like, instead of going into a fit and, "Oh, this terrible thing happened," or "that terrible thing happened," you just laugh and say, "Of course this is happening, because it's bringing up whatever part of me is left that's still holding on to this old program." So, and thank goodness I'm here with a friend who's my roommate, and sometimes, I laugh because if somebody who had normal way of looking at things saw us, they think we were both out of our minds, because they would be going, "Isn't that terrible?" We're just hysterical, and whatever it is passes like that. It's like, it's there, you get it, boom, and it's moving through. Sink into the feeling, be 100% present to it, with the awareness that it's nonsense, but don't feed it, and don't try to push it away. Be in it 100%. Be totally in it, aware of it. And that's so powerful. You can just it's like you feel something burning up in your body when you do it. So I've had lots of opportunities to practice that in the last 13 days.
Free webinar this weekend, Akashic Readings. Ever wished you could find out about the past and future? Now is your chance to explore and get answers to any topic you want, directly from the source, the Cosmic Archives. Join us for a free webinar and live Akashic Readings by Enlightened Master and Incarnation Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Akashic records are the mystical energy records of all the events that have ever happened, are happening, and will happen in the cosmos. But the key to decode them correctly is in the hands of a very few enlightened beings. Now Paramahamsa Nithyananda is opening up this infinite cosmic library for the benefit of humanity. This process is known as Akashic Readings. Get answers to any question about the past, present, or future. Be healed of physical and emotional problems with just a look or a word. Understand the reasons behind your life's happenings. Dissolve karmic blockages from the past. Receive blessings to fulfill your right desires. And get the clarity to redesign your future. Webinar timings are Saturday, September 8th, 2012, India Standard Time 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. In London, that's 3:30 p.m. Paris, 4:30 p.m. New York, 10:30 a.m. and Mexico City, 9:30 a.m. Send your questions to en.sharing@nithyananda.org with the subject line Akashic Readings and attach your photo. Register now through nithyananda.org/events or Google search the keywords Cosmic Archives Webinar. Contact webinars at nithyananda.org. The 13th Inner Awakening with eNGenius for Kids from Kodaikanal continues, day number 15. Today, Inner Awakening and eNGenius joined the evening for Navagraha Puja and Homa.
Constantly protecting you.
எங்கோடு பொங்கோடு ஆமை இவை மாநாட்கள் அவைதான் அங்கோடு நல்ல நல்ல அவை நல்ல நல்ல அடியாரவர்க்கு மிகவே அடியாரவர்க்கு மிகவே அடியாரவர்க்கு மிகவே முருகுகலர் கொன்றை திங்கள் முடிமேல் அணிந்து என் உளம் அருணேரி நல்ல நல்ல அவை நல்ல நல்ல அடியாரவர்க்கு மிகவே அடியாரவர் மதினுதல் மங்கையோடு வட ஆழ்ந்திருந்து மறை ஓதும்
St. Louis Tirumala Temple shares their lingam abishekam.
Tirumalavasa Nitya Purisha Tirumalavasa Nitya Purisha Tirumalavasa Nitya Purisha Tirumalavasa Nitya Purisha Devadi Deva Nitya Govinda Devadi Deva Nitya Govinda Devadi Deva Nitya Govinda Devadi Deva Nitya Govinda Pushkarini Tadavasa Nithyananda Pushkarini Tadavasa Nithyananda Pushkarini Tadavasa Nithyananda Pushkarini Tadavasa Nithyananda Punyamurti Nitya Govinda Punyamurti Nithyananda Tadavasa Nithyananda Punyamurti Nitya Govinda Punyamurti Nitya Govinda Punyamurti Nitya Govinda Punyamurti Nitya Govinda Nithyananda Govinda Nitya Purivasa 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 Govinda Nithyananda 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 Govinda Tirumala Vasa Nitya Purisha
That's all from Nithyananda TV News for now. Thank you for joining us, and let us end our news with a bliss dose from the Avatar. Whenever you are in the mood of the grace of giving, you are in Samadhi. Understand, the divine radiates through you. We'll see you next time on Nithyananda TV News. Nithyanandam!